Warning, a psychic reading can be powerful and life-altering.
Follow me now.
Hello and welcome to the Leilani of Barbados Psychic Network. Can I help you? Oh, that's great. I'm going to set you up with our #1 clairvoyant here. Her name is Meghan. Yes. You can call her Duchess as well. Yeah. So she'll be calling you back to give a reading. Okay? Thank you for calling. Okay, bye-bye. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, channeling, get it? Yes, I have now transcended the realm of the earthly, so on and so forth, and I am now a psychic. We are setting up psychic meetings with Meghan Markle, as she is now the #1 clairvoyant here at our company, Leilani of Barbados Psychic Network. Indeed, in my last video, you saw me talking about that Meghan Markle has been visited by Princess Diana during her yoga sessions. I know that Diana does speak to Meghan Markle.
Princess Diana spoke to her and let her know that Diana was glad that her and Harry had chosen to attend the events along with his family.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about how Meghan Markle became a priestess here at our network. Okay. Please bring me my crystal bowl. Let's see what's really going on here. Oh, hello. Very good. Thank you, Squire. You're dismissed. This made many people suspicious that not only Meghan, but possibly Doria are practicing voodoo. We're here to find out. Let's go. So I got this inspiring comment. Leilani, your videos are always entertaining. I love that you use dress up in a lot of them. I really love this one. It was so fun and yet factual. I like how you report on the royals and not the not so royals. Thank you. Keep up the good work. I think the artist who painted Princess Catherine made her look as much like Meghan Markle as she possibly could, right down to the body shape. We're gonna revisit that painting in a minute. Catherine is tall and very slender, as well as the face shape, the color of the skin, etc. The woman in this painting has no waist like some other person we are aware of. I want to ask you a crazy question, and you are the only one I can ask who does YouTube videos on these people, because you will get it. Do you think there's a possibility that Meghan Markle and her mother have used voodoo on the King and Princess Catherine PC? I mean, for them both to get cancer at the same time, it's just weird. We all know that Meghan Markle is so jealous of Princess Catherine and wants to be in her shoes. I would not put it past her to do anything and everything in her power to make something horrible happen to her. Just my opinion. Well, thank you so much for your comment, Nola Parton Jones. It is completely normal for you to suspect voodoo is at play here. Yes, to answer your question, yes. Meghan Markle is a graduate of one of our courses here at the Leilani of Barbados Psychic Network. And in fact, I don't know if you remember, but when she said that her and Harry were married 3 days earlier,
3 days before our wedding, we got married.
I think that she is, I don't know, not really giving credit where credit is due. I was really the person, not the Archbishop of Canterbury, who married her in her priestess ceremony. She didn't marry Harry though. I don't know why she's trying to twist that, twist that truth. She married another entity who is less human. The point is that is her graduation there from our hair network, that she became a voodoo priestess that day, 3 days prior to her real royal wedding. It was a priestess ceremony of the voodoo that she is now practicing and working for our company. I hope that answers your question. So bearing all of that in mind, I would like to answer some further questions about Meghan Markle talking to Princess Diana. Stella said, why is Diana speaking to Meghan Markle and not Harry? Well, that is because Harry has not been ordained. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes these women priestesses that we have in our, realm, they don't really want to give over that power to a man. So it can be understood that Harry was not ordained. Meghan actually never asked us for him to be ordained. So she is the only one who holds that power to talk to Princess Diana, Anyway, this is not a very long video because we don't really like to put much out about this witchcraft that we are doing here behind the scenes with Mrs. Meghan Markle. But I would be at fault if I did not address the painting of Princess Catherine again. I saw so many interesting comments from you about that painting. Speaking of channeling spirits, a lot of people did wonder wonder what Hannah Uzor was channeling when she painted the Princess Catherine painting. I got comments in my comment section such as, Princess Catherine looks like the Empress of Japan when she was young, for real. Eyes are Asian looking and her slim physique is also a miss. Yeah, a lot of people were really wondering what Hannah Uzor was actually thinking when she made this painting. And I'm just gonna be real with you, Hannah Uzor is not a good artist. Let me tell you why though. You can want to be a good artist and you can paint your life away and you can paint your heart out and whatever. But at the end of the day, when people come to you and think that you have done an offense of the person you painted, that's your signal to get out of that hobby. That's your signal to maybe pursue some other endeavors. She had an amazing opportunity. And as a woman of color, why would you fumble that bag? Why would you get that opportunity for all the elites to see you in Tatler? And, you know, everyone's reading Tatler who's rich, right? And they're gonna be like, oh, I might get Hannah Uzor to paint my pile in the countryside. You fumbled it. You painted a cartoon. I saw references to Mulan, which is a Disney character who's Asian. I see the cartoon artistry. Girl, I'm disappointed with you. My psychic powers are telling me, girl, that you do not have another chance. That was your one chance. It was a terrible painting. She's a terrible artist. She needs to have another hobby. Essentially, Hannah, people are saying that you are doing a conspiracy against Catherine, adding insult to injury, perhaps being even paid by Meghan Markle. When that happens to you, girl, it's time to pack it up. Pack up the brushes, pack up the acrylics, water paints, pack them up, pack up everything. Oh gosh. So I guess we have to talk about King Charles's painting. Look, on the other hand, right, I'm going to be admitting something right now. King Charles's painting by Jonathan Yeo, that was very well done technically. Like the technical skill in that, the monarch butterfly. But I'm really not understanding how he would sort of ruin a whole technically very skilled painting by just painting the whole thing red. So it's very divided at this point because a lot of people are seeing the ability and how well it's done. Oh my goodness, I just want to say this thing. I tried to give this interview of Hannah Uzor. Sorry, I'm just like going back and forth, but I wanted to give this interview of Hannah Uzor, but I couldn't do it because let me tell you why. They claimed me for her interview with Tatler, where she explains how she did the painting of Princess Catherine, which I think is worth a look at because I would personally like to look at it from a psychic point of view and see if there were any demons that invaded her thought process or whatnot. My name is Hannah Uzor and I'm an artist. So I've been commissioned to do a painting by Tatler magazine. It's really important to capture the soul of the person. So I spent a lot of time looking at her and looking at her pictures, watching videos of her. Girl, no you haven't. Sorry. Seeing her with her family, seeing her in diplomatic visits, seeing her when she's rowing or visiting children in a hospice. It's been really interesting for me to get a sense of who she is. The process for painting this portrait, apart from studying the photographs and the videos, is actually coming up with a sketch. So once I'm happy with the sketch, I've done a series of sketches in my sketchbook. Say what? So once I'm happy with the sketch, but then I've done a series of sketches after that in my sketchbook, girl, bye. Throw the whole sketchbook away. Particularly looking at her expression was really key, and so I've done several sketches, and once I'm happy with that, I can then proceed to figure out what she's going to wear. Girl. And the color I chose was something that really complements Kate Middleton's green eyes. The bluey turquoisey background was predominantly just to make sure that it matches her eyes because the eyes are really the window to the soul, and so I focused a lot of time on trying to execute those eyes to match the color palette of the background as well. Tatler, I have my third eye on you because you know well and good that she was not capable of doing this sort of painting of such a big figure. Princess Catherine is the most popular royal right now in the world. This is not a good piece of artwork. It's almost like you wanted to sabotage Princess Catherine. And if you didn't, Tatler, I'm sorry for you because everyone thinks that you were trying to sabotage her and add insult to injury during her hard times. Thank you so much for watching this Leilani of Barbados Psychic Network. If you don't mind, Beyond is telling me that you should probably subscribe to my channel and press the bell notifications and like this video if you did like it. And there are more interesting characters that I do need to play, so let me get to that. I love you so much. Bye-bye.
You are my star. You light my way. working all my nights to make my day.